Welcome to AlphaISM Radio. Tonight is June 21st, 2007. And as I stated before, that's a preview for Black Sheep. Again, killer sheep from New Zealand that wreaks havoc on the town. I don't even know what to say about that. I found that on IGN.com. You can look it up for yourself. I still can't believe, this movie got made. I thought it was a joke, but yeah, it's called Black Sheep. What there is to say. Also, there is some news. I had talked to you guys um, about Manhunt 2 and how grotesquely violent it is. Like even for someone like me, um, the game, like I told it last time, you can actually use a pair of pliers and pull someone's balls off along with their vertebrae, or you can use a hacksaw and saw into their shoulder down to their groin. Well, it looks like that game is dead on arrival. Nintendo announced that um, because this game is rated adults only, that it could not be published on the Nintendo Wii. It cannot be released on Nintendo Wii. Sony also has made the same announcement about no adult-only titles. So it won't be coming on PlayStation 2 either. And on top of that, Microsoft stated in the past that they don't allow adult-only titles. So guess what? Um, it looks like that there's not gonna. It looks like that Manhunt 2 won't be released anytime soon. Um, which great, I mean, we don't need any more controversy than we already have. I think the game was over the top, and that's how I feel about it. A lot of people have been asking about why the absence. I was tired of um, like some of the. First of all, I didn't appreciate some things that were said on the last show, and it kind of burnt me out on the radio. So, um, I didn't, schedule any more shows. I do have diabetes. It's something that I have to contend with. The doctor whom I consulted and diagnosed it is my own uncle. He's been a practicing doctor and surgeon for the last 30 years. I go in for my official blood work on Monday. I've already changed my diet. I'm okay. I'm not dying or anything. Um, but that's really, that's all there is to it. So, thank you for those of you who have been inquiring to see if I was doing okay or not. I'm doing fine. I just wasn't, too pleased with how the radio, um, you know, degenerated into the last time it was up. So um, I wanted to allow some time to pass. So, and I beginning to think that the radio might be a little bit overexposed. I had a show. First I was having a show every day. Now it was going to be like 2 or 3 times a week. Now I'm thinking about maybe 2 or 3 times a month. Whenever there's a event of note to cover, like a tournament or something of that note. That's what my thoughts are leaning into. So don't be surprised that after tonight, you don't see another show for 2 or 3 weeks. It's that's just how it is. Especially it's a small audience, and it's hard. It's hard to do a show every day. Even hard to do a show 2 or 3 times a week because unlike a professional radio station, I don't have a luxury of a producer, who goes out there and rounds up the guests for me and gives me interesting topics to talk about, anything of that sort. I mean, there's not that much going on in the gaming community, to warrant having a show. To me, even 2 or 3 times a week. So, I'm thinking about just cutting back, drastically on the amount of shows that I do. I do wanted to take this time and actually, tell you that there is an interview coming up that I'm planning with someone within the Capcom company, someone very far up the company. So when I'm able to say more, I will let you guys know, and I will let you guys submit some questions. But I can tell you right now that this is a person you cannot be asking. Is what changes are going to be in Super Turbo HD Remix. He's not going to be. He's not directly involved in the project, so you can be asking him technical questions about a particular game. That's not really what his role is. So the question should be more general about maybe how he feels about the Street Fighter franchise. What does he see in the future for the Street Fighter franchise? Questions like that. Those are the type of questions I'm looking for. And of course, I got my own questions that I want to ask. But asking, will Chun-Li have her alternate outfit from Street Fighter 2? I mean, just don't. That's not a question I'm going to be really going to be asking this person. So again, when I have more information to give, I will. This interview, I wanted to schedule it. Maybe I can get it done in the next week or two. If not, I don't really plan on having any shows for the next 2 or 3 weeks, unless something drastic happens or something really big happens and I have to talk about it. So, Alex Wolf, I talked to him the day before yesterday. I was supposed to have an interview with him. Actually, I was supposed to have an interview with him it's almost a month ago now, and he never showed. And I told him about that. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I've been busy." And then I'm like, "How about Thursday?" He's like, "Cool." So again, it's Thursday night, and again, he's a no-show. So, Alex Strife though wants to come on, and I guess he wants to say a few things. So if he doesn't show up in the next 15 minutes, I'll just pretty much just kill the show, because I really don't have anything else lined up for tonight. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that's of note that's happened in the past few weeks. So. Hello?
Bunkai, what's up, man? It's D Nice.
What's going
Hey,
on,
man. Hey, man. Alex told me what's going on. It's feeling kind of down. I'm just here to cheer you up.
No, I'm not feeling down.
And let's see, trying to contact Alex Strife. I don't know why. Yeah, Strife, you there? Damn it.
No,
okay.
no, I'm not. I mean, I'm not bummed out or anything. I was just, I wasn't too happy with how the last show went. And
how was the last show? I didn't listen to the last show actually. I was busy. I was like away for a bit.
Hold on. Okay, I think I somehow messed this up. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what happened now? I got held.
What?
I got held. I don't know
yeah,
if
I was trying to join. I was trying to join Jdash to the conference, and it didn't.
Oh, okay. Right. I think Alex trying to join. Oh, there you go.
Okay. But yeah, that's.
It wasn't like as you planned.
I'm sorry. What?
It wasn't. The show wasn't like how you planned or something.
What are you talking about tonight? Oh well.
No, it's talking about. No, you talking about. I'm talking about the last show you had.
Oh, I mean the last show I was telling everyone about my diagnosis with diabetes, and the show deteriorated very quickly, and I got I ended it, and because of that I wasn't particularly keen on having any more shows for a while, so that's why I spent a couple of weeks. So.
Oh, Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's all
Yeah.
right. It's all said and done. You know,
So, is everything all right? You don't have to take like blood samples. All you do is walk, right?
I mean, I'll know more Monday when I actually get the
Oh,
official blood work done. So,
he's all right. Just watch what you eat. Just
well, obviously,
stay healthy. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause my father just like not too long ago, about a few months ago, he was diagnosed. Most likely it runs in the family, so I might end up getting it anytime soon. So, because my father, like, my grandfather had it, then my aunt had it, then my father had it. I don't know. It's pretty much a good chance that I'm getting it, but I'm just watching what I'm eating though. So, I don't wanna end up catching it or diagnosed by it. But anyways, I have a good topic.
What's that?
Hold on one second. I think Alex is trying to call you, saying nobody's picking up. Let me tell him what's up.
He is.
I think I see him. I don't know why he ain't there.
He said
Oh, okay.
incoming call. I don't know.
Says he
Hey
call in
man.
progress.
Hey man, what's up guys? How's everything going?
Shit.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Hey, how you been, Jdash? Been chilling?
Man, I'm getting over some hard times, but other than that, man,
Yeah, it
I'm
seems like
good.
a lot of us these days are going through hard times, but
Shit. Well, man, I just took my first L for no particular reason. I
wow.
lost. I lost my first match. Fucking split decision and fucking dudes, fan favoritism and shit like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I broke the dude's nose. I broke his fucking orbital bone around his eye, and grew him a second kid around his other eye, like he had like another fetus growing on the side of his eye.
And,
Well,
and
man, that's
still,
how that's I'll tell you flat out, man, that's just how shit goes. I mean, it
Well,
sucks. You beat the shit out of him, but
no, see, the fucked up thing about it is that I got punched in the throat in the second round, and they stopped the fight.
oh. Well, if you
And
get punched in the throat, you can't breathe.
yeah, and I was down, and then the dude came over the top and started hitting me while I was down. The ref damn near threw him across the cage because he wouldn't pull out the first time he tried to pull him.
Yeah, if he does something like that, shouldn't he get like a 1 point off or something?
And they weren't gonna do that in that to a fan favor, man. It's a golden boy syndrome, man. I'm waiting on the tape and stuff like that, and it's just like, right now it's just amateurs, so I can't really care. Because as soon as I go pro, who cares? But it's just the principle of the thing. And the funny thing is, I've got the list of people that thought I won that fight, and the guy I fought is one of those people that thought I won the fight, including his cornerman and the promoters of the show.
Jeez. That sucks, man.
And Ben saw me last week. Did anything look wrong on me, man?
No, not that I can see.
Eh.
Oh, I gotta see this fight, man. I think, no, that's how it is, though. I mean, it sucks, but like you gotta. I actually had a bad weekend myself. It's kind of like stupid little kid drama, but still, like pissed me off. Basically, I had a fight with one of the players online. I just told him off, and then I mouthed off because he got on my nerves. And then, so he has him and his boy, they start posting online how I'm a bad person. And, like, this is kid shit to me. Like I said, I'm taking your philosophy today and say, if nobody fucks with my family and my friends and all that, I'm fine.
Don't forget food and finances.
Food and finances, alright.
Eh.
But I'm trying to not, like, I'm trying to detach my emotions from this shit, because the more I get stressed about it, the worse I'm gonna get. So I said, fuck it, So I'm like dealing with all this, and I'm just like, oh, I can't fucking believe this. Everybody's calling me up, asking me if it's true, and I told these kids off. I'm like, look, you want to be a man, you talk to me in person. Why you gotta put shit on online? It's not gonna. What are you gonna do? Ooh, you're gonna make 2 or 3 people not come, but they're gonna come anyway. Whatever. But then that's not even the worst part. The worst part is I get home, right, and I'm pissed off. I want to punch something, but I can't. But unfortunately, this is the worst part of the day. Like, my grandma had a heart attack in her sleep.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so I'm like freaking the fuck out. I don't know what to do. Like, thankfully she's okay. Like, she's walking around like it never happened. So I don't even think she remembers it. But it's just like that made me realize, like, you know what? Fuck, like, I love video games. I love tournaments. I love these events to death. But I am never going to be attached to them as I used to be because my family means like now I see my family means more to me. You know. And
Yeah.
I gotta keep if I'm gonna do this, I gotta keep myself focused and not let people get to me. Like I'll tell you,
Yeah. That's. I
I'll,
mean, I feel you 100% because like my family, my older brother, and my younger sister was there at the fight, and they saw me down, holding my throat and stuff. My brother was like going insane, checking on me. I heard him was like, "Do I need to get in the cage?" Because originally he thought he did it on purpose because he was losing the fight. And then once he found out what was real, he got the crowd, a couple of dudes in the crowd started threw some drinks at him, calling me a bitch and said, I quote, "The nigger's faking, get the monkey out of the cage," and bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
yeah. Well, you're always sadly even at this age, people still gotta play Jackie Robinson. They gotta just take that shit and just like say whatever, and it's sad. Like dude, I'm not black. I am Puerto Rican. But I'm not from the hood. But even if I'm not, like, I will never understand what racism is until I see it. Like, I've never seen it. I've always been like in the middle. Like everybody gets along and all that shit. So it's like to me, it's just like it's sad. What has it been like 40 years, 50 years, and people still can't say I understand that people are mad, but they should learn better.
No, I mean it's okay because I'm gonna remember all that. Because after I win my next fight, whenever I get one over there, because they said they'll give me whoever I want for my next fight, because I earned it and shit, and then I'm gonna get a hold of them, break this dude off that I really fucking hate. I mean, it's like a next level type of fucking hate. And I mean, the guy I fought, I mean, I saw him as good people, really good guy, but he was just in my way of what I wanted, so we had to fight and whatever, and I did that to him. Now imagine what I do it to someone I have bitter contempt for.
Oh Lord, they'll be like, "Oh shit, this guy beat the." I'll see you on the 10 o'clock news. You beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, and it's just like, but then after the win, I get mic time. So you can just add that up from there. Now a lot of people ain't gonna be too happy with me, but it's gonna be whatever. But definitely in my pre-fight interview, I gave shout outs to fucking SRK and AlphaISM Radio. Y'all see that shit as soon as I get the fight and upload it and shit.
Yeah, man, definitely. Oh shit, he's moving on up. Like, see me, like, I wish I was in that situation. I wish I was in like Jdash or somebody who's not in the community as much situation right now. Because after a while, like, I do understand how Bunkai feels. You get burnt out from all the bullshit. Like,
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Right, no problem.
Actually,
It's like,
I forgot one thing I wanted to do this. Well,
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead and like briefly discuss it. I was, most people know that my inspiration for the radio show actually came because I listen to talk radio all the time. I don't know why, but for some reason it got addicted for me, and that's why I decided to start doing AlphaISM radio. So this evening when I was driving home from work, there was a segment about addiction to video games. So I'm gonna let you guys listen to what was discussed on the video game or on the radio about this topic. I actually recorded it.
You had it recorded?
Yeah, I mean I recorded part of it. Yeah, it's like I recorded almost 10 minutes of it. So,
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Dopamine high. And video game is a way to do it. Gambling, everybody knows about gambling addiction. Nobody really questions
Dr. Hillary Cash, what is this warfare game? Because I have John in Bellevue right now, who's on line 6. He says he has 2 friends whose lives have been ruined by the World of Warcraft. I have Dottie in Puyallup, who says she has a daughter who plays the World of Warcraft, is definitely addicted. And I have Leonard, he's addicted to Tetris. Larissa, a sister's marriage was ruined by World of Warcraft. What's going on with the World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft is a very cleverly designed game that just is built in a way that gets people hooked relatively quickly.
Actually, one thing is that this guy is interviewing a doctor who deals with video game addiction. What surprised me is that she knows more than most normal people know about the game. So like you'll see what I'm saying here. Oops, hold on.
Just has enough reinforcement. The reinforcement schedule is constructed in such a way that people stay in the game and get hooked in it, and they have to, over time, devote more and more time to it in order to progress. And because it's a massive multiplayer game, there's the whole social element to that, which is also one of the factors that makes it very addictive.
Hold on, to explain that to people that don't know what that means.
These are people that have boring lives and they can go online and become somebody
That means
else.
that the game is always going on even if you're not playing it. It's not like the old school video game where you put a quarter in and you play one game. The game world is always happening even if you're not there. So there are thousands of people in your particular game that, like, if we're at work right now, they're still playing the game even though you're at work. So when I go home, I would have to check in and see how my world is going.
I would just go in and tackle everybody.
You can't do that.
That's part of it. But what happens is that when you play that game, you're part of a guild. And so you have particular members, who are part of your team, who are counting on you. Let's say you are the healer on that guild. They're counting on you to go with them when they go on a mission, and so that you can be there to heal them when they are, killed or injured or whatever the deal is.
How do you get your patients out of that game?
Well, if they are young and still at home and the parents still have influence over them, I can work with the family and teach the parents how to set appropriate limits and how to enforce that with their kids. And then, so I mostly work with the family. But if I've got a young man who's coming to me, like one of the guys who's in my group, I have a therapy group for these young men. He's 24 now. He came to me when he was 23. He had flunked out of the University of Washington. He was not willing to completely abstain from it, and there is no 12-step program in the area for them to go to, like an AA meeting. So we had to do what's called harm reduction, which is just slowly get him to cut back and understand what it is that he really wanted out of life.
Okay, here's where I pause it. First of all, I mean, that's like an earth-shattering treatment. Cut back on it. I don't even think I thought of that. But what was really interesting about this is, though, because I tried no less than 5 times to try to get on the station. What I was going to do was, if I got in line to get on the radio, I was going to start my radio and be on my radio while they're on their radio. So you guys would have heard me be on the station. And because, I mean, obviously, there was like 20 other callers that called in, and they all had the same story. It's like, World of Warcraft has ruined my life, or ruined my friend's life, or my marriage mate's life, and it was sort of ridiculous because
oh man, you don't want to hear my view of this. I deal with World of Warcraft players, and you know what? Like, this is what I think it is. It's no offense to like World of Warcraft. It may be a great game, but let's just be real. It's Dungeons and Dragons Online, and let's just be honest. I think the game is it's genius, but like it's just a different. I don't think it's as addicting as drugs or cocaine. It's not. It's you can choose to get off it. It's people have a weak mind and decide I want to stay on this forever and ever. I'll be honest.
It's
like
apples to oranges because you cannot control. That's what I was trying to call in and talk about them because they was comparing this to alcoholism and drug abuse. I said no because in a
you
video
can die
game,
from that.
Well, yeah, that. But not only that, but you're not ingesting any type of chemical into your body. And then what she was talking about earlier before I started recording was, it raises your dopamine levels. I'm like, well, almost anything that's enjoyable to you will raise your dopamine levels. That's just how it is. That's how your brain works. It's like, I mean, it's one of the things though is I was going to come on the show and I was going to basically say, you guys are sort of misrepresenting the video game community at large because there are a lot of people, we're avid gamers. We actually make fun of people that dedicate their entire lives to World of Warcraft, or to any game, where they literally have no life. They just, play the game on me all the time. I mean, but, I wish that, I had a camcorder last Friday, and I'm like, this is us. This is what a typical hardcore gamer is. We do this every 2 weeks, not every day, and not certainly not for 12 hours. We do play games for hours, but it's more than just playing games. You see that some of us are actually playing poker, some of us are playing Scrabble, some of us are just chilling outside and talking. It's a social thing.
See, they don't like to research. Like, this is something that I really think they should do. They should check out the competitive game scene, because then they'll see people who actually are.
Well,
you want to
they
see something
they
bad?
have no-
That's bad, and I'll tell you why. If you look at MLG, the first thing I noticed when I walked into there was I saw people ODing on Adderall.
Well,
I saw people just flat out. That's bad.
No,
But
well,
Don't forget about the Smash player that died, that overdosed on sleeping pills. Don't forget about
you know
that.
what thing about it though is, like, I say this, okay, I don't blame them for not getting in contact with the hardcore community, because they have no one to act as a go-between. They don't play video games, so it's not like they can just go up there on SRK and say, okay, how exactly do you guys play video games, or how often, or where do you guys meet, and all that stuff. So I give them a pass there, because they just don't know. But that was the whole point of me trying to get on there. I was desperately trying to get on the show, because I wanted to point out that just like with anything, yes, it can be addictive. There are some people who play the game and cannot function. All right, but like last Friday, we had people coming with their significant other. Just like what's his face? I forgot his name. He came with his girlfriend. Her name is Tao. And yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Duck
Oh
sauce.
yeah, you're a jerk for that one, fucking Dan. I remember that shit now. You're a jerk.
Duck sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, he straight up brought up the duck sauce shit. It's like, straight up told the fucking Asian chick, he's like, you don't want to know what he calls you?
Okay, that wasn't exactly how I said it. Like I said, he has a nickname for you. That's what I said. Like, what kind of nickname is? The chick was giving that look like, no. I'm like, oh, okay,
some racist ass people right here.
And I didn't want the only girl in the whole fucking building looking at me funny like I'm just one of them other motherfuckers, but it's just like, still.
Why don't you tell them what you asked her? We had
What's it called? Why do Asian girls hate big niggas?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, she asked me.
I don't know why.
And
I was seriously asking. What you asking me for?
Honestly, I forgot. Honestly, I forgot her answer. She answered it, but I forgot what she said. So
it wasn't nothing really relative, because she tried to lie to my face and said that they don't. And I'm just like, okay. I've had 6 or 7 Asian girls tell me that they're scared of us.
Damn,
So-
you make fun of me for saying snippety snap. What's wrong with you?
Wait, what did I do wrong? There was a fucking Asian girl there. I want to know the fucking answer. I just fucking asked.
You ask somebody who you're cool with. You don't ask some random person.
she's cool.
What's
the disbenefits of fucking asking a girl I don't know?
That's like me walking up to a black person and saying, "Yo, why do you like doing this?" And they'll go, "Boom," and I'm done. I'm out cold. And then I'm
That's stupid. No, they don't.
okay,
You've been watching too many episodes of Maury, bro. We're not all that ignorant.
okay, yeah. Well, first of all, it's all on how you come across anyway. If you're gonna be an ass about it, of course, someone might lay you out. But he didn't do it that way. He was all respectful about it. He's like, why?
all right.
So
I wasn't like, hey, bitch, how come you Asian hoes be hating on us big niggas?
He didn't go there like that. So
Alright.
I asked her, would she do a threesome? Not with me, but I was like, would you do a threesome with another girl? And Ratana jumps in like, oh, you can't be asking her that. I'm like, why not? I asked her.
Hey,
I'm
my
like,
girlfriend.
It's not my
that's
girlfriend.
Mark
He's
Santos'
like, man,
girlfriend, by the way.
I know it was his girlfriend. I'm like, would you do, if he wanted to do a threesome with another girl, would you do it? Because I wanted to find out if she's open to doing things like that since she's involved with another gamer. It was not meant to be disrespectful, nor am I trying to imply the idea that she should do it. She said, of course, she says hell no. So she's like, okay, fine. That's all I really wanted to know. Ratana was loud as hell. He was drunk by 8:30.
Yeah, he was pretty much done. He didn't get any quieter when I started doing reps with Jamar.
Yo, back to the topic. It's actually an interesting topic about video game addiction, which I personally don't think. Like I said, my stance is that video game addiction is a lot on the person and the development of the child, if it's a kid or if it's all mental really. It's not really like a disease. It's not really something bad. I think it's more like a lot of people who are addicted to these games don't have the social confidence to really go out there into to the real world and socially interact. So they have to fall back to the digital side of it.
Hey
where
girl, what's your wizard level?
No, this is actually very true. This is proven a lot. This is proven in studies and everything that a lot of people who don't feel comfortable with themselves, like they will go onto a digital medium and present themselves as something else.
I feel
or
that,
even so, try to. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying as far as video games are concerned and about video game addiction, I think that like with most addictions, that it's usually a symptom of a bigger problem. I mean, some people do turn to video games when they have issues in real life, because video games can become their own world, and there are very few hobbies that you can have where you can interact with people but not interact with people in real life. You know what I'm saying? Video games is the only interactive sport that I know of that you can interact with people, but they're not in front of you, and you can keep them separate from everybody else, and and it turns to its own little world. And that's why I think
Specifically,
Oh, speaking of, hold on.
specifically,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
Go
I was
ahead,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
specifically, it's a lot of the video game addiction, like the real rise of it came when WoW came out, and a lot of the online aspects. That's when this really got into a big.
I don't believe that even the people that play the game incessantly, I don't believe it's really an addiction. I just think it's a.
They got nothing to do.
I mean, yeah, that's true. They have nothing to do. But I mean,
Nah. Hold on. I gotta get into this now. Nothing to do. All right, let me tell you what's up, man.
No, D nice.
Well,
D nice.
Go ahead. Let the nigga speak. I want to hear this.
I mean, I haven't played the game, but I have experiences about like having friends that played it. I mean, it was like one of my best friends. All right, let me tell you what happened. He had brain damage, right? You're talking about it's a pure addiction to get to the top of where you at and to just fucking rape. And it's like the goal is for everybody to just fucking rape and trying to be the best in the fucking world of fantasies as your own way, your own equipment, your own clothing style. Just it's like raising a child, but like Tamagotchi. You remember Tamagotchi back in the days?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you remember those shits? Yeah, the Tamagotchi.
You know what? I think that the game is addictive, but it's one of those things where, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, I know people who play World. I mean, shoot, a lot of the players that, play, that at last Friday at Preppies, they also play World of Warcraft. I know Ro plays.
Yeah, they do.
But Ro got a girlfriend. I'm sure he gets laid.
Right, yeah, there's a few people that have girlfriends, but that's what there's few people that just play that junk 24. You ever see that Tower Show special? Yo, come on, how stupid? I mean, come on, it's an addiction when his fucking wife was in labor. The guy stayed home and played World of Warcraft. Now,
that's stupid.
Yeah, that's some dumb shit. That's the shit I'm talking about.
But you know what? At the same time, though, I'm sure there's been many wives in the labor room while their husband was at the strip bar,
or watching football games.
Watching football.
Touchdown!
Exactly. I'm
push, Teddy, push.
So just because
go, touchdown! Oh, you're doing fine
exactly.
too, push.
Again, I'm just saying is that hey, if the husband is playing World of Warcraft, then that says something about their marriage more than it says about the game.
Well,
I mean, it's not a bad thing to play the game, but
no, it's not bad. But it's like with anything, it can be abused. People can play it way too much. But I mean, I don't know.
Remember, I was gonna say, remember a couple of years ago, before video games was really popular. Actually, around the 60s and 70s, there were reports about television. So to me, this is just another government or like doctor health issue. It's the new flavor of the month or whatever for me. So I researched this stuff because this is my major. So I just look at it. I'm like, yeah. Next time you be talking about some other shit. First it was porn, then it was this, then it was that, blah blah blah. It's just gonna. There's always gonna be something to bitch about. Like, oh, this is why people are this way. This is why people are that way. People. Me personally, I just make sure my life is fine. You know, a lot. I was addicted to Halo. I played Halo a lot. But you know what? I got laid, and I said, getting laid or Halo, and I threw Halo out the window. I'm sorry. You know. Plus, you know, I
Well,
work.
great.
You know,
Well, that's good for you. But I was just saying that um, that I thought they was kind of off point with that. I wish I could have gotten on the show, but I wanted to bring that up because I thought that was a really kind of funny because it's very rare that I actually get a topic on that show that's relevant to what I do with my show, and because I'm sure there's been a lot of people that might have a few things to say about how they portrayed video game players, even the hardcore video game players, because hardcore video game players, it's a serious hobby, for them. Like, I would say that Justin Wong, that playing video games for him is a serious hobby, but I wouldn't say he's addicted to it, you know. And there's a difference. Just like I play the violin, there are some violinists who practice 8 hours a day. I don't think that's an addiction. I just think that's they do it because they want to become good at it or great at it, and because they get satisfaction out of it. So to me, there's a line between even a hardcore gamer and someone who's addicted to into games. Like, they can't pull themselves away from it. So that was my whole point that I was going to bring out when I listened to the show. By the way, I saw some stereotypes listed on SRK. This is really some interesting stereotypes. Let's see here. Depending on the game you play. Let's see. Third Strike player is a complete stoner, usually hippish looking, long hair and beards. These guys can sit at home all day with a dime bag and figure out every single normal from every character that will beat Jun's crouching medium kick. Marvel, nothing but legit hustlers and not so legit wannabe gangsters.
Oh, that is so true. I mean, well, that's interesting.
Guilty Gear player.
Read it. This is gonna be funny.
Younger goth anime nerds. These dudes are usually pad scrubs and think their game is freaking sacred or something. Okay, here's where I put...
That's not true.
What fan of any game doesn't think their game
agree.
is sacred in some sort of fashion? I mean, I think it's a great game, but I don't know. I haven't bumped into anyone that thinks the game is sacred. I mean, I don't know. Super Turbo player. 30-something married man that barely has time to make it to tourneys, but somehow convinces his wife that this is the last one he's attending.
That's DXP except minus the girl. That's crazy. No, I love DXP. He's awesome. But that's funny. Like, I don't think ST players are like that at all. But what about any other players like Melty Blood or CBS2?
Melty Blood? Are you serious? No said.
Dude, don't hate on Melty Blood, man. I support.
I'm not hating on Melty Blood. I'm just talking about the players. Come on, let's be serious. Like it's not the same thing as Guilty Gear players, but it's more anime based. Hey, but anyways, back to my point, I had this guy,
This is
my
Autumn,
friend.
and she is seriously ready to walk out on her fiancé Sean because she has had it. He has been seduced by a new love, but it's not another woman.
Who's playing
The
that?
happy home of Autumn, Sean, and their baby daughter was recently interrupted by an intruder.
I'm so tired and fed up with this game World of Warcraft.
Sean is addicted to World of Warcraft, a very popular video game. He spends every waking moment in front of the screen, leaving Autumn feeling like a single parent.
Alright, it's 6:45. Sean's been playing for about an hour and a half now.
Yo, turn that off.
And just trying to keep Madison occupied, trying to keep her calm. She's been kind of cranky today.
Sean's addiction has gotten so bad, he will even ignore his crying baby girl right behind him.
Tyra, will you please teach me how to show Sean some tough love?
It's interesting, Autumn, because I have heard stories and been in relationships where, I'm being ignored because he's running out with his friends or doing things with human beings. But he's doing this with a video game, something that's just a computer. It's not real. How does that feel that he's choosing that over you, a human?
Okay, oh my gosh.
First of all, Tyra need to get back on the treadmill.
First of all, who annoys
Tyra
Tyra
needs
Banks
to be
for
naked.
For real, yo? That's just stupid if you know Tyra Banks for somebody. But like, hey guys, like Tyra Banks, you know, I gotta go hang with my friends instead of hanging out with Tyra Banks.
And $20 says there's
sure, guys, yeah.
And $20 there's some sassy black girl going, you should leave him and quit him or some stupid shit like that.
Why gotta be the black girl?
Because it's always the black. Have you ever seen Ricky Lake and Jenny Jones? It's always the same person.
Dude, Jenny Jones was top tier. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Jenny Jones was top tier, but her show
okay.
was railroaded when she did that. I have a secret gay crush. On
Yeah,
that one
she was
dude
done after that one.
Yeah, that one dude.
Yo,
went
is
and
that the
shot
one where the guy
other
got
dude.
murdered?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy got murdered and she got put into court. I mean, hey, that's the price you pay. You know, but you know what? I don't feel no sympathy for her because you don't do someone like that. You know, I wouldn't want to be done like that, and I'm sure that most people will not want to be done like that. You know, I think that was a stupid idea, and I'm surprised that I'm surprised that she hasn't been sued by the family of the victim.
She did.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They failed though.
Yo, you want to? I'll tell you the funniest. It wasn't Jenny Jones. It was this other girl.
Did not say Mari.
No. It was a person. She had a show a while back. She was this black girl.
Kathy?
No. It was this black girl. She was from the Cosby Show.
Forgive and forget thing?
No,
and
it
he
was
had a
this
door,
guy.
Mother Love, and when they open the door, they acted like they accepted their apologies, and when they...
Oh yeah, I remember that show, but
Black
that show
Shadow,
failed.
No. That show is so fucked up, yo. It failed, no, it was good.
You know
until
what?
the new
I
host
don't know
came.
where the difference. I don't know to separate fact from fiction. You know, it's gotten talk shows have gotten so much of a fad, have become so much of a fad that I can't tell if these people are really going through this or they just been hired as it's like.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maury is fake as
American
hell.
Idol? Oh yeah, it is. You heard about American Idol with that Saheed guy, or whatever? He was fake.
Sanjaya?
Yeah, he's fake.
Fake what?
We all know he was fake. He can't sing.
No.
Damn well, obviously he can't sing.
He was for the 15 to 24 or 15 to 20-year-old white female or white gay male.
No. Have you seen this thing that it's not his real name? That is not even for that.
I'm not surprised. I mean, what do people think?
No, it was on the radio. It was on on TV and shit.
I mean, isn't
You know what? Let's just end it like this: the best looking girl won. That's all that fucking matters.
What about
I'm gonna make that girl my fucking wife.
What about the girl that there was pictures that came out and she was giving a guy a blowjob?
Fuck her. I don't give a damn.
You know, I mean, like, come on, everyone got some story. You know, I'm sure that if I get on American Idol, there's gonna be some shit that said about me. Hey, you know, remember
he played Street Fighter.
Yeah, he played Street Fighter. He ran a crackpot radio station. You know, and you know,
he throws fireballs in real life.
You know,
next on ET.
And then I'm sure that someone like, you know, bring up a radio clip of me talking about the $5 billion question, and we'll play it, and then I'm going to be asked by Matt Lauer on today's show, would I fuck Ray Charles, of course, for $5 billion for real?
And of course he would say yes.
And I was like, no, of course, because I'm going to lie, of course.
No, fuck that. Yo, speaking of which, you remember that whole day down there Friday, right? I don't know if you got drunk and passed out or you were just tired. But did you see the aftermath of the boards on our side, man?
What?
Them cats talking shit about the whole thing that went on?
I'm still kind of trying to understand this Oregon versus Washington.
See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't exist. This is what happened. I was talking shit to the usual people that I talk shit to, which would be like Mandel, Frank, and them cats, because I known them for a while. We like the OGs of that area. And then these new cats just come out of fucking nowhere. They want to take shit personal, and I wasn't even fucking talking to them because they just like recently signed up on SRK. Mm-hmm. And then they see me talking shit, like because I said that we was gonna come in and shut Seattle down, NST and shit. And I was just, talking shit to fucking Mandel. Mm-hmm. And They're just like, oh, we need a fucking Oregon versus Washington 5-on-5. Portland's talking shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. This is Jatay talking shit. This ain't got shit to do with the rest of fucking Oregon. But that's how the whole thing fucking expanded. I don't know how I became responsible for a whole fucking state when I wasn't even talking to them.
Dude, all I could say is, at least Triforce is not on your coast. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, I could be thankful for something.
Dude, no, you don't understand. I had a bad day, and I was trying, he was like, if you want to talk to me, talk to me. And I said, alright, I guess, he wants to hear. I told him how I'm feeling. He's like, and it just starts getting into this whole thing. He wants my contact. He wants me to, the total gaming community will not work unless they join Empire, blah, blah, blah. And I have it all on IM, too. It's not like I'm bullshitting. I have it saved. So it's like, I'm just listening to this and I'm just like, yo, bro, I am not, like, if you're gonna give me this shit, I'm just gonna leave. And I closed my IM. I didn't have, that's bad. Like, that kind of mindset. No offense, D-Nice, because I know you're in the group. But,
No. I'm saying,
it's just like,
hey, people have their opinions, so it's straight.
It's not opinion.
They have
It's
their own
actually,
ways. Okay.
I have the fruit. I'll show you later. But no, it's just like
No. I'm saying like, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and
Right, yeah.
it's just like you're just saying, hey, I think you suck, and then it's all like, oh my, like, they try to make it like bigger than it is. Like the two top like New York Smash groups, they're trying like one of them, the top one, that's DA.
Smash groups. Am I hearing this right now?
Okay. Let me show you. No, this is dead straight how stupid it would be. Yo, let me tell you their idea. This is the dumbest idea I've ever heard. They're like, yo, let's rent out a high school gym. We get mad people to come to watch us crew battle them. I looked at him like, motherfucker, nobody gives a shit about you. The fuck is this shit? I'm gonna go pay $10 to watch two groups play? The fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
See,
I mean, really though. No, it's just, my whole problem with that whole event is just that, Ben, you remember that whole fucking night on Friday where everybody was just sitting, talking shit and whatever. Well, I was talking shit. They were just sitting there laughing. And, but whenever I fucking leave the room, they talk shit about me. Like I wasn't fucking hearing them. I just went to the next room over and they just started talking shit, talking about, well, I can't say nothing to Jatay because she'll beat my ass. I'm like, how the fuck did it become that?
Because, dude, I've heard you're 6-something and you're 3 plus and you can fuck somebody up. People are intimidated.
But but that's not my point. I mean, I've made it clear. It's the 4S or it doesn't matter. I'm not finna fight somebody over you thinking you're better than me in ST. You're not, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Okay. I would say this much. You know what? I agree, but I can understand their side of a point is because you don't fight over nothing. But there are not too many people. They don't know too many people who do what you do. And that's the thing. Because I think that if anything, that they're intimidated by you just because of your size and what you do. And
well, it didn't really help because I was doing rests with Jamar over my head.
Yeah, I mean, you put Jamar over your shoulders and basically about to body slam him on the poker table. So I mean, that didn't exactly help.
Well, he did a flying jump at me, man. What you expect me to do?
Yeah, I didn't mind. I thought
this guy did like a flying cross body block on me, and I fucking caught him in midair and started doing wrestle with him over my fucking hair. I was about to FU him through the table, John Cena style and shit.
Yeah, hard life.
Yeah, that was actually pretty dang interesting there. I can see what you're saying. I mean, but
that's what I'm saying. I tried to make it as light as possible that people was cool with me. That's why I was cracking jokes. That's why I said that fucking Dark Prince / fucking DJ joke up in there.
Oh man, that was. by the way, people, if
Dark Prince
there's
what
some
happens
matches coming up from Super Turbo. Where me and a few other people doing some commentary while the matches were going on. The commentary is pretty comical, so make sure you check that out when it gets uploaded.
Oh, yeah, yo,
I said that nigga Dark Prince fucking smiles like DJ in fights. I mean, if you think about it, man, DJ's constantly smiling. Even when he gets knocked out at the end of the fucking fight, the nigga's still smiling. It makes no fucking sense. Hit him with the IRL digit.
You know what? I thought. You know what? I would. I could see a good avatar for him. After how you have the win-loss, quote after you win or lose a fight. For DJ, you'll go ahead and take out whatever his winning phrase is. You put there.
I represent 666.
No, your sentinel's a bitch or something like that.
His winning phrase is "Give me your tape."
Oh, that would be.
Don't put that shit on lie, yo.
Actually,
no, you better come strapped.
Even he would like that.
You better come strapped.
No, I'll say this.
I ain't talking about the condom, dude. I'm talking about metal.
Looking at his pictures, I will tell you flat out who he reminds me of. It's a very, very old fighting game. Flat out, this is the most fucked up thing I'm ever gonna say. Is he reminds me of something worse than DJ. He reminds me of that character from that Mario game. Not the monkey, but the dark skinned guy with the red lips. He really straight up reminds me of that. Straight up.
Did you watch Bamboozled or something?
No.
You better not be. He better not be the monkey.
No, Dark Prince. He just looks like what happens if fucking Prince and freaking a real black person had a kid. It just looks like Prince and Michael Jackson had a kid, and that's him. Because he looks like such a fag.
I really did see that nigga's picture, and that shit was
I don't
gay.
give a fuck, man. If you perm your hair, you got problems, yo.
No. Hold on. What's his face perms his hair? Well, what's his face? What's his face? That one comedian. The fucking dude.
I know who you talking about. I'm a
boy, Damon. That nigga.
I know who you talking about. What? Man. Oh, Ski know who he is. Hold on for a second.
Williams?
Yeah, that nigga does it.
Oh,
that dude is gay. That dude is gay, but he plays
Williams?
it off. Yeah, he plays it off. That dude is gay.
Cat Williams get more business than you.
I mean, it doesn't matter. What does that?
Portland versus Seattle.
What does that matter?
Nah, fuck that shit. Ice Cube made Cat Williams. Fuck that shit.
Oh shit! Philly versus Portland.
Ice Cube made Cat Williams.
Well, still, regardless, the nigga funny as hell.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
You know what? It doesn't matter what they are in real life. If they funny, bro. I'll be honest. I think Chris Rock is the most annoying motherfucker in real life. But he's a funny person.
I really don't think he's all that funny, but
I killed Brady, and I'm like,
his skits. Some of his skits are funny.
That was kind of funny.
Some of his skits are funny,
like the Pokemon one with stabbing niggas. A picture of Jay-Z.
I mean the one about not to get your ass beat by the police. That was a funny skit, but him as a stand-up comedian, he annoys me.
No,
yo,
but you know,
really,
that's so funny.
Yo, really, man, fucking Dave Chappelle is the fucking funniest dude I've ever seen. I've seen it from start to finish. Yo, that dude is fucking hilarious. Yo.
Listen,
that dude
that has made me laugh, like to the point where I was, almost started coughing up blood, was
Eddie Murphy Raw.
That him, yeah. But man, when I first saw the Kings of Comedy. When Bernie Mac had me rolling, I was gasping for the air. When he was talking about having his sister kids, man,
he said, someone come help me babysit these motherfuckers.
2-year-old, she the ringleader. This haven't been here before. I said, man, I was rolling. She shepherd for the devil. She worked for the devil.
He took that one concept and he made millions off it for a TV show.
Man, I died with that.
Damn, I miss Wanda.
Man.
Now, speaking on some gay shit, I'm going to let this go after this. Speaking of what happened yesterday. Y'all in the tournament, right? Have y'all ever gave a fucking a celebration fucking hug after winning a second round match?
If you're not cool with it, if it's a girl, yes.
No, it's not no girl.
It's some cockeye?
Wait, what happened now?
Okay, you're in the second round, and you just won. Do you jump around and fucking give Miranda dude a hug?
Yo, was it for money? Did you win?
No.
Then fuck no. You smoking some monkey pole, man. You be hanging out at the elevator.
I just wanted to check that because after dude got me and shit, and I fucking lost. Dude fucking went into the hallway and hugged with this other fucking dude, and I'm just like, you guys just did not fucking hug, did you? And he was just like,
oh shit, we beat the guy who almost who could kick my ass. Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think you know what? I think Alex is on to something to tell you. I think that's exactly what it was.
They're like, yo, I just beat up this big ass boy.
We can't beat him in real life, but we can beat him in the video game. That's basically how it boils down to. I'm like, hey, he's like, I was like, he'll fuck me up in real life, but I fucked him up in that round, you know.
Woo! I used Storm Sentinel Cable on his ass. Yeah.
No, this was ST.
Man, you know what killed me though is, by the way, man, I have the worst ass beating of the night in Marvel. Actually came courtesy of Jate playing. Was it who was you playing? Was you playing Ro? Actually, I think.
Yeah, I was playing Ro.
Yeah, he was killing Ro. I mean. He's like, it's like, but you know, Jate is not Jate's game, and then he was down to Cyclops, and Cyclops came all the way back, you know. So,
why you gotta bring that shit up?
Sorry, you killed him at first, you know, but then Cyclops. No, that was
no,
Cody.
it was Cody, man. I was playing fucking Cody on that one.
Yeah, that was like.
I actually got Ro.
Oh, I was gonna ask Bunkai, are you still okay with July 14th with Slam and Saturday Nights? Me doing if you're okay with it, doing the live thing.
I don't give a shit.
It's your show, man. You said ask permission.
I
remember how pissed you got with Triforce when he demanded shit. I don't want to be like that.
I don't give a shit. You know.
Nigga.
No, because DXP has that special. No, DXP challenged everybody in ST. He's gonna give people money.
This guy. Man, fuck. We're moving on because I'm not getting started on his ass. Anyway, let's move on to a more positive subject that I let fucking Ben know earlier today. That it's somebody's birthday today.
Mine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hers?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's her birthday today.
Go to party. It's
what
her
you gonna do?
Happy birthday to
you. This is what he's getting.
He's ready. He's gonna be headed over there in a cake. Say, hey, baby.
Happy birthday, dear porn operator. That's exactly what I'm gonna say.
Nah, you should use her fucking what you call it, her fucking phone sex name.
What's her phone sex name?
I already told you that, man. Fucking Layla.
What?
Layla.
Okay.
Yeah.
PM me her number.
She ain't home.
Dang it.
She's out. What's it called? She first went out. Her mom's picked her up, did that dinner thing, and she's probably watching Stomp right about now. That fucking musical. And
oh no, I thought you said Stomp the Yard. I was like, never mind.
Nah. And then she's finna go out to the club. I'm supposed to make my journey out there, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna go out there because that's really Asian deep, and I'm not really too excited to be in that fucking area. So,
it's like,
yeah.
Damn. Okay, another CNN never fails to have 2 or 3 fucked up stories on the opening page.
What happened now?
Okay.
Ben has herpes. Next page.
Hold on. The page is coming up. Hold on.
People afraid of Chite. Next on Geraldo.
Shit.
See, I'm coming with the heat, man.
Okay, CNN. A girl's feet were cut off Thursday when a free-fall thrill ride malfunctioned at the Six Flags Kentucky Kingdom Amusement Park in Louisville, Kentucky, police said. A cord wrapped around the 16-year-old feet and severed them at her ankles while she was on the Superman Tower of Power. A police dispatcher
fuck
said.
Superman, man. That's why I always
The girl
run Batman.
was taken to a local hospital.
Oh shit! That's as bad as that fat girl that was on Free Fall.
Are you serious? That bitch does not know how to safe jump. She knows how. She didn't learn how to tech roll when she get thrown. Fucking teching. Fucking virtual fighter. Hit all the buttons up.
You know what?
Yo, she got the mean
Six
Omega
Flags,
Red grab
they
from
just better
under
just
the
cut
leg.
off. Just go ahead and give them $50 million and call it. They don't even let them go to trial with that because oh man. So, by the way, I'm just
Bet you she ain't gonna be sea walking no more.
That's why
God,
I've never ever been. I have never ever been on any. I have never been to Six Flags in my life, even though I
Think
was
she can walk
raised
it out?
in St. Louis. Even though I lived in St. Louis for most of my life, I'm like, nope.
You think she's gonna wear sandals?
You fucked up, man.
Yo, he's
Walk
saying
it out.
this.
Walk it out.
Walk
Walk.
it out,
Oh
walk
wait,
it
not
out.
her.
No.
That's damn.
No wait, never mind. Let me remix it.
Yo,
Stub it out. Stub it out. Stub it out.
Yo, Jate. Alicia,
Yo.
you know she won't be playing the bride in Kill Bill. Wiggle your front toe. Oh shit, you don't have it.
Oh,
You
fucked
know
up.
what? You guys.
We're going to hell. I already know.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a bit foul. Flag on the play.
That is all foul. You know.
Flag on the play. Unnecessary stupidity.
Okay, a Pennsylvania crossing guard faces more than 1,000 charges, including rape.
Oh,
1,000 charges.
What?
And this is great because this one actually has a video for it. So hold on.
No, I don't want to know, bro.
Watch it be another porn.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator.
What the fuck is this? A little ASMR?
Welcome to a network where being here is being there.
You know, that's actually a method
Welcome
commercial
to
to
the
have
Human
before
Network.
this news break.
Dozens drove in, parked their cars, and waited outside court for Dale Hutchings to make an appearance. Once he came out, alleged victims and their families launched their own verbal attacks before authorities whisked him away. Police say Hutchings, a Berwick booster and popular Orange Street Elementary crossing guard, preyed on young girls between 1998 and now.
We're right around 1,000 charges right now.
According to arrest papers, several of those alleged incidents happened here at Hutchings' West Front Street home.
Very weird, scared.
It's a nice neighborhood I live in. You know, I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
Gentleman crosses my children.
One alleged victim, now 18, claims Hutchings molested her more than 300 times over 3 years on his living room floor. This
Bitch, say something.
His neighbors like Bobby Joe Jenkins, who crossed the street with Hutchings years ago.
He's a very kind person. You see him at fire victims' house helping out as much as he can.
I'm sure he
he's
have.
everywhere helping
He
out.
said please before
I
he put
am
it in my
truly
butt.
shocked. Maybe many people are not, but I am really shocked.
Police say at least 3 other victims were touched over time. There may be even more.
He has potential to be sentenced for a great deal of time. It's very serious charges, a lot of felony charges, and with multiple victims.
According to arrest papers, Hutchings' wife walked in on him and alleged victim naked in their bed.
What? Oh, boy!
While another told police that he would request to be left alone with
You was going in the shower? It wasn't me.
The district will offer support services as necessary for any students that were involved.
It wasn't me!
Through the district, we certainly offer those services
Oh
as requested.
shit, that's too good.
Nigga.
Yo, Jate, you think it was one of the people? You think it was that girl from Six Flags? That's why he got caught. He took her to fucking Six Flags.
Well, no, wait, no, it's not like she
Son
could
of
run
God
away.
was the online name this man used to host an internet chat room devoted to
Can't
child
believe he got
pornography.
caught by his
According
wife.
to British police, 27-year-old Briton Timothy Cox pleaded guilty to 9 counts
Timothy
of
Cox.
possessing and distributing indecent images. He's now facing an indefinite jail term. Police say Cox's computer had more than 75,000 pictures and videos of children suffering every conceivable form of sexual
Dear
abuse.
God.
Very often
Damn.
you'll see
Yo, at least get
queues of
people
people
over age.
waiting
Shit.
to download those images. In some cases, up to 70 people waiting to download what is an abusive image of a child. That's a child being raped or brutalized by an adult. A child being photographed in horrific circumstances.
It was intelligence from Canadian authorities via a worldwide group of child protection agencies, the Virtual Global Task Force, which led British police to Cox. After arresting him in September last year, officers from as far away as Canada, Australia and the UK then infiltrated a website he operated called Kids, the Light of Our Lives, to build up evidence on other offenders.
For the first time, police across the world are doing exactly what the predators are doing. They're using the tools of the internet and turning it against them. They're working 24/7. The internet is global. But they're infiltrating now inside the chat rooms.
Sophisticated spoofing techniques which the task force highlights in a video as a warning to other would-be paedophiles that they will be found out.
I like to look at pictures of my friends. Or even better,
hey, did that guy sound
meet
really
them
into
in
that?
flesh.
Think you know who you're talking to. Think again.
The police
In this investigation alone, police have identified more than 700 suspects worldwide.
So we'll be knocking on your door before you know it.
Police say they've managed to rescue 31 children as a result of this operation, many of them babies, not more than a few months old. Now the challenge lies in rebuilding those children's very damaged lives. Diana Magnay, CNN, London.
So that's why Paris Hilton's like that.
What's wrong with y'all white kids, man?
Hi, I'm wearing a suit covered entirely in bacon, and I'm using Windows Mobile to update my Outlook calendar. I have to send an email.
27-year-old Sam Shelton expressed no remorse in court, offered no apology. Instead, in a calculated move, he calmly admitted he was guilty of the attempted murder of 18-year-old Ashley Reeves in April 2006.
It seemed impossible to us to imagine 12 jurors unanimously allowing Sam to go free, given the conduct that he readily had to admit to.
You're not telling the truth about what happened to Ashley.
In a trial, Shelton would have been done in by 6 hours of investigators' videotape. Shelton first denies and then admits to snapping Ashley's neck, then repeatedly trying to strangle her, and then leaving her for dead in a Belleville park.
Broke
30 hours
neck
later,
and you still
Shelton
couldn't
led
kill her.
investigators to the high school student he'd had an affair with, and to everyone's surprise, she was still just barely alive.
Ashley Reeves is a miracle.
State's Attorney Bob Hader.
If she's ready to Christopher leaves.
This is CNN.com, by the way, for any.
Really?
Yo, that's some crazy shit right there, man.
Seriously?
Who's that?
It's Toshin, what's up?
Oh, Toshin, you're from, where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Boo.
Cheater!
Shut up!
Cheater!
Full of cheaters. Full of cheaters. I'm not gonna go into that. I swear to God.
Let's play on Jigga mode. Jigga Beast mode or something like that.
You don't need to get into it because you did it.
Nah, there was an ad on SRK.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, but
that shit was fucking funny.
Yeah, seriously.
That shit was fucking funny. It had a mode that said Jigga Beast
Huh?
mode. Damage high.
Like, ever since I came on this show, like, the more I come on it, the more I want to, like, do shit for it. So, like, you know, Bunkai said something earlier, and I gotta ask him for more permission. I want to really help out with the show. I love this show. It's so genius. It's like, you can do so much with it, and, you know,
nigga, help me out and pay my bills, nigga.
Fuck yeah, I'll
That's
pay you
some
bills,
help.
son. I'll pay you bills. I'll get you mad her. Well, you already get mad hoes, right?
You
right,
serious?
man?
No.
It's like, yo, my name is Jate. That means I have a dick 12-inch long, and you must sucky, Hurl.
Wow, dude.
Whoa, where did that come from?
Yeah, seriously. What the fuck is that?
Damn!
Nigga, you sound like you practiced that.
Yeah, I tell girls, I'm like, my name is Jate. I use your name to get the girls, man. They already know. Jate?
Yeah, there's a...
UFC?